Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today it's Friday and it was really sunny and lovely yesterday, but now it is raining and it is really grey. I'm supposed to go to a party to see some people that I usually work with online, but yeah, it's supposed to happen in a park, but that's obviously not the case anymore, but hopefully it will still be nice. So I hope wherever you are in the world you get to see some people that you care about or that you haven't seen for a while. This has been happening a lot for me in the last 3 weeks, and actually it's going to happen even more so from next week, because I will be working face-to-face for the next couple of weeks teaching, and as a teacher trainer I have worked for the last 4 weeks really hard. I really feel like I need a break from the screen, and I am actually quite excited about working in a real school for a change. So what will happen with my art and art corner? I will still be making art, but I'll try to vlog a little bit more what is going on outside of my art corner, and actually today's video will have a lot of that because I'm trying to be outside as much as possible. And when I do my journaling and art journaling, I always come up with certain phrases or themes, and the theme that has been coming up a lot for me, I would say in the last year, is the idea of feeling trapped. And I noticed that I am not the only artist or the only person who has had this feeling, especially lately. And although I tend to be quite self-conscious about these like more negative themes that come up for me when journaling or when reflecting on things, I am starting to realize that I need to forgive myself for all this kind of self-blame, because I really don't need to blame myself for anything. The feeling of being trapped is real, and it comes from the fact that I haven't been able to make a lot of plans like I used to. I haven't been able to travel, but all this is changing, not as much as maybe we would like to, but it is changing for sure for most of us. So I went to the park the other day and I was feeling quite low, but everything was so beautiful and green and full of life, but inside I was feeling quite low and sad, and I was feeling this kind of lack of connection or gap between how everything looked nice and beautiful and so full of life, and inside I was feeling so tired and so, you know, kind of not having a lot of energy, or if any at all. So I started doing this journal page, and these words came up. The words were trapped, and my mind was saying you are trapped a lot, and I started writing these down. And then as I was drawing and I was sketching and trying to process that emotion, that feeling of being trapped, I started realizing that yes, we may have been trapped because all these things that have been happening are valid for all of us. We were all stuck indoors, we were all stuck maybe at home without a job, or maybe in a job that we didn't like, or circumstances can be so different and varied for all of us. And for myself, yes, I have been working from home a lot, which I have enjoyed from many points of view, but the feeling of being trapped, because it wasn't really my choice to do things like this or to do them when they actually happened. So I felt like I didn't really have a choice, like my life was controlled by circumstances, and I know we cannot control a lot of the things that happen around us, but sometimes the feeling of being controlled by circumstances is real, and that's what I have been feeling. And I feel it's necessary for us to validate those feelings when they come up before we do something about those feelings. We need to accept that they exist. So validation doesn't mean condoning, doesn't mean we will wallow in that feeling forever. It just means accepting that something is there and then taking necessary action. So for me, the necessary action has been being outdoors, being with people, being gentle with myself, accepting that I have been working really hard lately and that this will also end soon, so I will have a little bit more time for myself, but realizing that there are some parts of my life that I can control, and that ultimately I am not trapped in all aspects of my life. And if this is something you need to hear today, I am here to tell you that although it may feel that you are trapped in many ways because of circumstances, because of decisions you have made, because of things that happen to you, I feel it is important to accept that this is true. However, you cannot possibly be trapped in all aspects of your life. So let's all try and look for those aspects of our lives that we feel free in, that we have choices, that we have more control of, and just enjoy those and exploit those moments and those opportunities more and more. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it brings you a sense of freedom, because that's what those things that I have captured for this video have made me feel: a sense of freedom, fulfillment and connection. And I wish that has come across beyond the lens. I hope to hear you in the comments. If you do like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe if you haven't yet. This does help me a lot. And other than that, I wish you a beautiful week ahead, and remember, you are not trapped.